Hello, everyone. Welcome to Surviving My Retirement. And today you're going to see part 2 of making that delicious, homemade, nutritious chicken jerky. If this is your first time to this channel, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And for all of my new members, thank you so much for hitting that subscribe button and joining the channel. And now, chicken jerky. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is take the jerky out of its container and put it in the mixing bowl. And typically, if I'm going to only do 2, then I will pour the carrot puree on each package that I use. It just helps to distribute it more. So, and that's one of the reasons that I have the spatula here, is because you want to get every little ingredient that you can off and in the bag. Okay, so I'm gonna get all of this carrot puree in the bag, sorry, not in the bag, in the mixing bowl, as much as I can. Open this one up, dump this one in. Shake it up. I like to shake it up because it may have been sitting for a while. Dump this one in. And we are almost ready to go. Now, one thing I did forget to share with you that is always handy in the kitchen, whether you're making dog treats or whatever you're doing, is to have a rag. And that's something that I forgot to pull out. So let me get my handy dandy rag. And I always like to wet it a little. Yeah, all right. Because you're constantly making messes and constantly wanting to keep things clean, especially when you're dealing with food, and even more so when you're dealing with chicken. You just want to make sure that everything stays clean. So I've got the chicken breast and the carrot puree in the mixer, and I am going to get my I had misplaced my paddle attachment. So, all right, so let's put the bowl in. And then what I like to do is put the paddle attachment in last, and I'll make a little well here for it. It just makes it easier with the type of mixer that I have to put the bowl in with its ingredients and then put the paddle attachment on. So here we go, and move it over a little bit, and we're going to mix. I just basically eyeball it until it's well blended. So here we go. Okay, after looking at it, I decided that I wanted to add another tub of the carrot puree. There's just a certain color that I like for it to have when I'm making the chicken jerky. So I'm going to add one more of these. Same steps. Get all that goodness out of that, off of the top. Get all of that goodness out of the inside. Here we go. All right, and then we're gonna mix this. And that should really do it. Okay, you just really want it to get it all mixed up. It's not like we're grinding something. We just want to make sure that we get the carrot puree blended well with the chicken breast. So the next step then is to, what I normally do is to put my jerky gun together. And amen, I did it on one fell swoop this time. Sometimes it takes me a while to get the barrel on, but I did it. Yay. Alrighty. So now I do mine different from maybe someone else who makes jerky. I just go ahead and start scooping out until I get to a point where I'm not able to scoop, and then I will pull it off of the mixing stand and then mix it up again. So here we go. So do any of you guys have pets out there? What are some of the good things and nice things and fun things that you do for your pet, with your pet? I know here it's winter where I am, and it has been brutally cold. It's been a great time to stay inside and make treats. And I know that you can't see what's going on the floor, but my dog is right there because he knows exactly what I'm doing. He's been watching me do this for a couple of years now, so he knows that some of these are for him. So, okay. Here we go. All right, so I've filled it up. I'm gonna put the top on. And there we go. So I'm just gonna pump the gun a little bit, and voila. So as I said earlier, when I put these in the dehydrator, they're going to dehydrate at 165 degrees for approximately 12 hours. A lot of it depends on how much carrot puree I've put in and how liquidy the chicken breasts are. And when I'm standing here making the jerky, sometimes I'll listen to the radio, sometimes I'll listen to a podcast, sometimes I'll listen to music. It just depends. My husband's at work, and so this is my job, one of my jobs, you know how it is, one of my jobs during the day. And so I call myself multitasking by doing the business, making the jerky, making my dog happy, and also getting some entertainment. So, all right, that was one gun, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and almost 13 rows out of one gun. Now, I didn't stuff the gun. Sometimes I do stuff the gun, but I didn't stuff the gun this time. So I get 12, and I'm gonna do this over and over and over until I fill my trays. So I will be right back when I'm done.